What's up, everybody? This is Mount Vernon Kid here coming to you again. And now that we know that Adrianne Palicki is going to play Wonder Woman in the Wonder Woman TV series coming on NBC, I just wanted to take a trip down memory lane with all you guys for all the women and actresses that were rumored or interest to playing Wonder Woman on the big screen, and that's mainly what we all still want, is a big screen film adaptation of Wonder Woman. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's check it out, shall we? So early 2001, Joel Silver said he was going to produce a Wonder Woman film, and we all was wondering who was going to pick, and these are some of the women I remember being interest or rumored. First off, Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie, of course, you know, she is Angelina Jolie, let's put it like that. She did something that I guess many of the video game fanatics out there finally got Lara Croft on the big screen. And in some people's eyes, they say she did a good job, and some people's eyes, they say she didn't do a good job. But could we see her wielding the lasso, as I like to say? In my opinion, maybe. Maybe. Next, Catherine Zeta-Jones. Love Catherine Zeta. She's a very lovely actress. Very good. Well done. Loved her in Entrapment with Sean Connery. I love that movie with her. Of course, Crash. She was good in that. She's a very good, well-known actress, and not only she's an actress on the screen, but she's a stage actress as well, a musical actress. And she's got that accent, but I think she's lost it now because she's stayed in the States long. You know, she's married to Michael Douglas and everything like that. But could we see her as Wonder Woman? And at the time of this, I really was like, okay. So continuing in 2001, the first woman that was really supposedly interested and attached to the movie was Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock, yes, it was rumored and it was said that she was approached and the strongest candidate for Wonder Woman. And once again, she's another Academy Award winner and everything like that. And other than that, you know, she's done her share of action roles and things but not in a leading role like Wonder Woman. You know, we saw her kick some butt in Demolition Man, and she was good in Speed, the first Speed, because that's the only one I will watch. But as a leading lady and in an iconic role as Wonder Woman, not really sure she could really hold it down, in my opinion, when I heard that she was approached for Wonder Woman. That's just how I felt. Next, of course, Lucy Lawless. Lucy Lawless was approached way in the past before to play Wonder Woman. I've always said Lucy would have done a great job as Wonder Woman. She is tall as Wonder Woman. This woman stands about 6 feet tall, so she's tall. She did her thing as Xena, so, you know, and that's pretty much where, you know, Xena and Wonder Woman are not so different, you know. And I mean, and now a lot of people say she's a little older. She's older, and you know, but the fact is, guys, she's only 42, and she still, in my opinion, still can pull it off. And when she voiced Wonder Woman in Justice League Final Frontier, I remember at the Comic-Con when she came out and they talked about her playing, the crowd went wild for her. And till this day, I still can see Lucy Lawless playing her, maybe an older Wonder Woman, but nonetheless Wonder Woman because now you see her on, what's that show she's on? Uh, Spartacus, Blood in the Sand. That's on Stars. Yeah, she's on that show. But at the time when she was still doing Xena, and when they wanted to get her, she turned it down for the Wonder Woman because she wanted to she wanted to do a different take on Wonder Woman in terms of getting real deep into her origin, making her more of a, I guess, a flawed hero. Like she has her problems, more as if she builds her way up to being a hero, a heroine, and that's how. But I still would have loved to seen Lucy Lawless play uh, Wonder Woman. So the next woman, of course, that was interest in playing Diana was, as you see right here, Miss Joni Larner, or to all my wrestling fans out there, aka China. Still in 2000 when she was interest, and being interest, it was cool. Now when you look at her, now this is just one picture of her, but if you looked at her in her heydays and when she was still toned and muscular, you're like, okay, interest, yeah, but she can't act. And I've seen movies where and she can't act. And now with the stuff that she's having problems now, she's in and out of rehab and things like this. It's kind of sad. But Joni Larner, aka China, would have would have looked the part, but as well as acting, it wouldn't have been right. You need somebody, in my opinion, that looks the part and can act, in my opinion. And Joni Larner, aka China, is not that good of an actress, in my opinion. But yeah, that was about the most rumors I heard in 2001. Then 2005 comes around, and then it was said that Joss Whedon took over the writing and everything for the Wonder Woman project. And that was cool. I'm like, okay, I love Joss Whedon, love his work. You know, everything's cool with that. And the first woman I heard being rumored was, of course, Charisma Carpenter. And Charisma Carpenter is a very lovely lady. She played Cordelia from Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. So, you know, you see that kind of relationship that her and Joss Whedon had together. But she had experienced interest in playing Wonder Woman as well. And Charisma's a pretty decent actress. Cause she's pretty good. She's very witty, very funny. And when it's time for the action roles, if you ever watched her in Angel, especially Angel, she was down for it. She would get down and dirty, and you would really enjoy it. But once again, you see the hair, and she has the long hair, and she can get toned, and like I said, but I would have, maybe I could have seen her playing, maybe not Wonder Woman, but maybe Donna Troy or somebody like that. But I'm not sure about Wonder Woman. Not Diana. Really not sure. But Charisma Carpenter was one. 2007 comes around, and Joe Silver says he dropped the Wonder Woman project, producing the Wonder Woman project, and went on to doing the so-called Justice League. And there was rumored of a woman that was going to play Justice League, Wonder Woman in Justice League movie, and that's Jessica Biel, and I was able to find this picture. It was really cool. Jessica Biel is among many of the women by the geek nation that we love. You know, we love seeing her, and we think she can probably do anything. I've said it before. I would love to see her play Black Cat, and she's a woman that loves to do the action roles and do the stunts and get toned up. I mean, if you've seen her in Blade, how toned up she was, you're like, okay. But as Wonder Woman, could you really see her as Wonder Woman? And in my opinion, yeah, I could have. But once again, Wonder Woman is that woman that deserves that presence, and sometimes Miss Biel doesn't come off with always that form of presence outside of her looks. Okay, but she's a good actress, and I would love to see her play Wonder Woman. And then finally, there were more rumors that were coming out, and there were two other girls that I heard that was rumored to play Wonder Woman, of course. And that's one is, of course, the female MMA fighter Gina Carano. And as you can see, Gina Carano once again would have looked the part because she's toned and, you know, as that presence as Wonder Woman. You know, you can see her as an Amazonian female warrior with the grit that can handle the men and everything like that. But I've only seen Gina Carano in one movie, and that was Bones and Bloods, and she didn't really speak too much in that. But that was one rumor about. Other than that, but that's Gina Carano, people. And last but not least, yes, of course, was another rumor: Megan Fox as Wonder Woman. This was a major rumor. I think all of us was hoping to God that this wasn't coming true. And I was able to find this picture once again. Megan Fox, once again, would she have looked the part, as you can see right here? Yeah. But we wouldn't have wanted it. And I know I wouldn't have wanted it. And that's not what. And if Diana was real, she said, I can break this girl in two if it was me. So that's it. So those are all the women that I remember rumored to wield the lasso. But once again, we all know that Adrianne Palicki is playing her, but we still want that movie. And from what I heard from FoxNews.com, they're indeed developing a movie slated for 2013. So, other than that, guys, what did you think?